Hey, welcome back to Postal Barbecue. I'm Jabin Postal, and today at the grill we're making some delicious boneless beef finger rib burnt ends, and they're absolutely wonderful. And just like always, I'm going to put all the show notes for you in the description box below, so make sure to click down there and see everything that you need for this recipe. Also, if you like what we're doing on this channel, consider subscribing for more great barbecue recipes, tutorials, and reviews. And other than that, let's get into the cook. All right, so today we're going to be making some beef burnt ends using a very unconventional cut. These are beef finger ribs, which are basically thin strips of beef cut from in between the bones of the rib primal. They're a little bit fatty, but also quite tough, and so we're going to be smoking these low and slow for the first couple hours, and then we'll be braising them until they're tender. All right, so to prepare these ribs, first of all, we're going to take our sharp knife and we're going to remove the membrane that's still on the back of these beef finger ribs. And so just go ahead and take your knife and we're gonna just slice underneath there, and then just carefully try not to get into the meat. We're gonna pull that off. There we go. So you can see that this won't cook down and won't render down. It's just going to be chew in your mouth, so go ahead and remove that. All right, so with these boneless beef fingers trimmed up a little bit, let's go ahead and hit it with a bit of olive oil. This is just going to help our rub to stick a bit. Okay, so the seasoning that we're going to be using today is 3 tablespoons of kosher salt, 2 tablespoons of black pepper, and 1 tablespoon of garlic powder. And then to that I added half a tablespoon of chili powder, half a tablespoon of paprika, and a half a tablespoon of cayenne pepper, just to give it a bit of a kick. So I'm just going to take this rub and place it onto all sides of these beef ribs. I'm going to flip them over and do the same to the other side. All right, there we go. And so I'm just gonna let these rest on the cutting board for about half an hour or so, just while I get the Weber Kettle set up for cooking around 250 to 275 degrees. So to set up our grill today for this low and slow cook, I placed in a couple handfuls, that's about 15 to 20 briquettes into the slow and sear, and I got them fully lit. I then filled up the remainder of the slow and sear with unlit briquettes. I then added in about 16 ounces of hot water into the water reservoir. I added in a couple chunks of hickory wood for smoking. I then closed the lid and let our grill come up to temperature. So our grill has just come up to around 250 degrees, so let's go ahead and get these boneless beef fingers onto the grill opposite the coals. So with everything on the grill, let's close the lid and we'll begin smoking these ribs for initially about 2 hours around 250 to 275 degrees. So we're about 1 hour and 45 minutes into this cook, and our temperature has been stable around 250 degrees the entire cook. And so let's open up the grill and take a look. Oh man, these look like they're coming along really well. That bark is set up nicely and it's got some great color. Let's just go ahead and probe for temperature. This is sort of right where we're expecting to be, about 165, 170. So let's go ahead and get them off the grill and cut up to get ready for our braise. All right, so with these beef fingers off the grill, I can tell you they smell amazing already, and they're only gonna get better from this point on. And so what we're gonna have to do now is cut these into cubes and get them into our braising sauce. And so let's go ahead and just cut them into, bite-sized pieces. Okay, so with these all cut up, let's just take a look at that. We can see that there's still some fat that needs to render out, as well as it's got a really nice smoke ring. That bark is set up really nicely. And so these are well on their way to being ready to go. And so let's get all of these bite-sized pieces into this tray. So for our braise today, we're gonna be keeping it fairly simple, but it's still gonna add a lot of flavor. So we're gonna place in, a few tablespoons of Worcestershire sauce. Next, I'm gonna place in about a half a stick of butter. Then to the butter, I'm gonna take probably about a half a cup of barbecue sauce and just cover these rib fingers. Next, I'm gonna take a quarter cup of water and place that into the bottom. This is just gonna help provide a little bit of extra steam while it's cooking. And then lastly, I'm gonna take some of that barbecue rub that we started off with earlier today and place a little bit of that on top of this. We'll take our tongs and we'll just mix all of this together. With everything mixed together, go ahead and take some aluminum foil and cover the top of this tray. And what this is gonna help do is keep that steam in there, really to help tenderize these beef finger burnt ends. And so with it covered, let's go ahead and get it back on the grill. And just like that, let's close the lid and we'll continue cooking these burnt ends for about 60 to 90 minutes or until they're probe tender. So our beef rib burnt ends have been cooking in our braising sauce for about an hour and a half now, and so let's open up the grill and take a look for tenderness. We'll peel this back. Right, so to test the tenderness, I'm just gonna take my ThermaPen. I'm just gonna poke some of these to see how easily it goes in. And you can see that these are probe tender. So let's go ahead and give this a quick toss in that braising sauce and get them nice and covered again. So once we've tossed our burnt ends, let's close the lid and we're gonna let that sauce set up for about 10 to 15 minutes before we pull it off to get ready for the taste test. So it's been just over 4 hours and these boneless beef finger rib burnt ends are all done. And guys, they smell amazing. They look like a classic brisket burnt end. They've got amazing color and that aroma that's coming off is phenomenal. And guys, I can't wait to go for a taste. Okay, so I'm gonna go for this piece right here. And guys, look at this. It's just like a flavor nugget right here. Let's go for the taste. Oh man. You know, as expected, there's a lot going on flavor-wise with these burnt ends. They're tender, you got that smoke coming through really well, and that rub that we put in that has that spice and that cayenne pepper as well as that black pepper is really shining through. It's not overly sweet, which means you still get a lot of that beef flavor that comes through really nice. Guys, if you've never tried this style of burnt end before, make sure to try it out. So that's how you make those delicious melt in your mouth boneless beef finger burnt ends on the Kettle Grill. Hey, if you want to see more barbecue videos just like this one, make sure to hit that subscribe button as well as that notification bell, and we'll see you next time.